Hey, what's up, everybody? The moment that many of you may have been waiting for could come tomorrow as I'm recording this video and will be publishing this video the day before on September the 17th, 2024. But tomorrow on September the 18th, Wednesday, September the 18th, could be the first time when Jerome Powell yet again walks up to that podium at approximately 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. It could be the first time that he starts cutting the federal funds interest rates ever since the rate hike campaign began in March of 2022. I've been covering this on this channel very closely, what the Federal Reserve has been doing ever since March of 2022 when he started increasing the interest rates, when he left the rates unchanged for most of 2023 and 2024. But tomorrow, a lot of people, this is the moment, this is the one Fed meeting that many of us have been speculating if he was going to start cutting, if he was only going to cut once, or if he was going to cut a couple of times in 2024. The first one could start at this meeting in September the 18th, 2024, which will be tomorrow. And the reason why many of us were speculating if he was going to cut at least one time, we had this date, September the 18th, 2024, circled on our calendars. That's because this will be the last scheduled meeting and last scheduled announcement for the federal funds interest rate prior to that Tuesday, November the 5th, 2024 presidential election. And at least in my opinion, I don't think the question is whether or not rates will be cut tomorrow. The question is, how much will rates be cut by, and how will gold and silver, the precious metals, react to interest rates being cut? We're going to get into all of that on this video today. I will be giving you my thoughts, my opinions about it. Please consider hitting that thumbs up button on this video and let me know any thoughts, opinions you may have in that comment section below. Let's start off with what will happen tomorrow. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, or even if you're watching this video tomorrow on September the 18th, after Jerome Powell already made that announcement, what did Jerome Powell do? But if you're watching this video today on September the 17th, or if you're watching it prior to that announcement, what do you think will happen with the federal funds interest rates? According to the CME Group FedWatch tool, now I reference the CME Group FedWatch tool quite often when I discuss Jerome Powell and his meetings and what he's possibly going to announce at those meetings. And this currently is 1 day and 3 hours prior to that announcement. Nothing's guaranteed and anything can change in the next 27 hours or so. However, according to the CME Group FedWatch tool, as I'm recording this video, as of this very moment, now I could refresh it and it could all change very drastically, but as of this moment, there's a 61% possibility, again, according to the CME Group FedWatch tool, that rates will be cut tomorrow by 50 basis points, and a 39% possibility that rates will be cut by 25 basis points. In my opinion, the market will be reacting to not so much what he does with the federal funds interest rates, unless he does anything unexpected, anything shocking, anything surprising, but what the markets, in my opinion, will be reacting to more is what he says following that rate cut. Does he lay out any plans for the next rate cut, when he thinks rates will be cut next? I don't think he will, because I don't think he wants to give the impression of any political bias. I don't think he's going to announce. I think he will say, like he's been saying for a very long time, almost every meeting, that it's going to be data dependent and that decisions will be made meeting by meeting. However, who knows? He has been also known to say a few things that does rattle the market. So I will be watching, listening to that press conference very closely. But let me know in the comment section below, which way do you think Jerome Powell goes tomorrow? Do you think he cuts rates by 50 basis points, 25 basis points? Do you think he does something different? What do you think the markets will do? Do you think he will do something that's going to rattle these markets? Let me know your thoughts about that in the comment section below. I would like to reference an article from CNBC and Steve Leisman. Fed to cut rates by a quarter point with a soft landing expected, according to CNBC Fed survey. Very interesting. With considerable uncertainty about what the Federal Reserve will do at its meeting this week, respondents to the CNBC Fed survey are forecasting a more gradual approach to rate cuts than is currently priced into the markets. The survey shows 84% of the 27 respondents, including economists, fund managers, and strategists, see the Fed cutting by a quarter percentage point, with 16% seeing a half-point decrease. That compares with 65% possibility of a half-point cut now priced into the Fed futures markets. So it'll be very interesting to see which way he goes. Does he go the 50 basis points, which is the most likely possibility according to the CME Group FedWatch tool, or does he go the 25 basis point route? Let me know your thoughts about that in the comment section below. The differences grow over time, with survey respondents forecasting a year-end Fed rate of 4.6% and 3.7% by the end of 2025, compared with 4.1% and 2.8% in the futures market. We believe that the equivalent of 8 rate cuts in 6 meetings is more than what will happen. John Donaldson, director of fixed income at the Haverford Trust Company, wrote in response to the survey that forecast is more in line with a hard landing than a soft landing. Barry Knapp from Ironsides Macroeconomics says, "We suspect the FOMC will either underpromise or underdeliver, perhaps both." The survey stands on one side of a debate that has divided markets in the past several days over whether the Fed cuts by 25 or 50 basis points, creating an unusual amount of uncertainty for a Fed that has telegraphed it's moved at almost every meeting. 1 basis point equals 0.01%. Then the article goes on to say soft landing expected. Now that's up for debate for sure. Let me know your thoughts about that in a comment section below. The majority difference could be that survey respondents appear less worried about the economy overall than futures markets, and more convinced the Fed has time to enact gradual rate cuts. 74% said the September cut will come in time to preserve a soft landing, with just 15% saying it's too late. Overall, the probability of a soft landing stands at 53%, about where it's been since March, while the chances of a recession has ticked up to 36%, 5 points above its recent low in June, but well below the 50% level that prevailed for much of 2022 and 2023. The outlook for growth remained at 2% for this year and ticked down to 1.7% for 2025, 0.2 below the July survey, but still at or around economic potential and not a recession. The economy is growing faster than expected in 2024, and the Fed has time to lower rates and a measured price, said Michael England of Action Economics. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Hard landing versus soft landing, whether we see a recession or no recession. Some say we're already in a recession, but let me know your thoughts about that in the comment section below. While there are economic risks on the horizon, the coming Fed rate cuts will be much closer to a mid-cycle correction trend a la 1995, 1997, and 2019 than to an end-of-cycle recessionary trend, wrote Guy Labas, chief fixed income strategist, Janney Montgomery Scott. Forecast for the unemployment rate did tick modestly higher compared with the current rate of 4.2%. Unemployment is seen at 4.4% and 4.5% for this year and next, both about 0.2 higher than the prior survey. Too late is the question. It says not everyone believes the Fed has time. Powell's legacy is dependent on him nailing a soft landing after waiting too late to raise rates in 2021, said Diane Swonk, chief economist at KPMG US. The window on that occurring is narrowing, said Neil Danta of Renaissance Micro Research, rejects the criticism that a half-point cut would spook the markets, saying there are real risks if the Fed only goes a quarter point. So all very interesting. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions in that comment section below. Hard landing versus a soft landing, recession versus no recession. Are we already in a recession? And a 50 basis point rate cut versus a 25 basis point rate cut. Let me know your thoughts about that in the comment section below. But before ending this video, let's check on them silver and gold spot prices, at least as of this very moment. Silver is just slightly down by 3 cents to $30.77. Gold is also slightly down $16 or down just over 0.5% to $2,567. And platinum is down $8 to $986, and palladium is up $15 or up almost 1.5% to $1,116. As always, I do appreciate everybody for taking time out of your day to watch this video and all of my videos, and nothing in this video or any of my videos is meant to be financial advice. Please do your own research, your own due diligence, and come to your own conclusions. Let me know, feel free to let me know in that comment section below, what do you think the Fed will do tomorrow? Or if you're watching this after the Fed has already made that announcement, what did the Fed do? And how are the markets, how are silver and gold reacting to that decision? Please like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll talk to everybody on my next video. Thanks a lot, everyone.